Radiation and radioactive materials are part of our environment. The radiation in the environment comes from both cosmic radiation that originates in outer space and from radioactive materials that occur naturally in the Earth and in our own bodies. Today, radiation is a common and valuable tool in medicine, research, and industry. It is used in medicine to diagnose illnesses and in high doses to treat diseases such as cancer. Radiation is energy that moves through space or matter at a very high speed. This energy can be in the form of particles, such as alpha or beta particles, which are emitted from radioactive materials, or waves such as light, heat, radio waves, microwaves, X-rays, and gamma rays. Radiation that can produce ions when it interacts with matter is called ionizing radiation. On the other hand, radiation that is not capable of producing ions in matter is known as non-ionizing radiation. Radio waves, microwaves, heat waves, visible light, and ultraviolet radiation are forms of non-ionizing radiation. Ionizing radiation affects health when it causes changes in the cells of the human body. It does this by breaking the chemical bonds that hold together groups of atoms called molecules. For example, DNA molecules, which contain a person's genetic information, control the chemical and physical functions of human cells. If damaged, the DNA molecules are able to repair the damage in most cases, but in some instances, damage to DNA molecules will affect the ability of the cells to do their work and to pass information to new cells. Generally speaking, there are two types of health effects from radiation: a threshold and non-threshold effects. Threshold effects. Radiation sickness at doses of about 60 rem, 5% of exposed individuals may vomit. This increases to about 50% at 100 rem. At doses between 300 and 400 rem and without medical treatment, there is a 50% chance that a person will die within 60 days. A single exposure between 200 and 500 rem could cause cataracts. Sterility in men. A single dose of 15 rem can cause temporary sterility, and a single dose between 400 and 500 rem can cause permanent sterility. Fetal effects. A number of threshold effects can result from high doses, depending on the stage of development of the fetus. Non-threshold effects. The embryo fetus is particularly sensitive to radiation. Some studies have shown increases in the rates of childhood cancer in children exposed to radiation before birth. Cancer is the most common non-threshold effect of high radiation doses in humans. The cancers caused by radiation are no different from cancers due to other causes. Some people are more sensitive to harmful effects of radiation than others. There are a number of factors that influence an individual's sensitivity to radiation. These factors include age, gender, other exposures, and genetic factors.